Hi everybody, it's Kurt and Thayer with Two Brothers Hobby, and we're here today with a new plane from Flyzone called the Millennium Master. Now our kit's an RXR, so our plane's going to need a couple parts to get up and off the ground. Before we get into that, Thayer did some research into the Millennium Master and he has some background information. Go ahead and share that with us first.
I did, Kurt. This is a very interesting little light sport aircraft coming out of Italy, powered with a Rotax 912, so it's very fuel efficient, but it really scoots. It travels with two people at about 170 miles an hour. So you can really get somewhere, but with a Rotax, you're not burning a tremendous amount of fuel either.
Yeah, it's going to grab some attention at the airfield, I imagine, too, when you come rolling up between the Cessnas and you get your... Yeah, that's impressive. Probably pretty cheap, too, right? Like 40, 50 grand?
Yeah. What coming out of Italy
a little more
expensive.
A little more than our RXR version, right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't know about you, but it's definitely in the category where I have to ask.
Well, go ahead and get us familiar with some of the specifications of our little Millennium Master.
Sure. This one is quite a bit less expensive than the full scale. Flyzone Millennium Master RXR has a wingspan of 41 inches. Wing area is 268 square inches. The wing load-in is 14.8 ounces. The weight of the model is 27.5 ounces. And the length of fuselage is 38.5 inches. It comes with a 37 millimeter 1000 kV outrunner, brushless motor, with a 9x45 slow fly prop, and a 30 amp speed control already installed, as is the motor. It also has 4 analog microservos that are all installed and I believe all hooked up except for the elevator servo.
That's correct.
And it requires a 4-channel radio, a 3-cell 1800 milliamp LiPo battery, 11.1 volt, and some sort of battery charger.
Any battery charger.
Well, dedicated to lithium battery.
Any battery charger will do, right?
Yeah, just anything. Just plug it into the wall.
Just plug it into the Don't. Retraction.
Two Brothers setup on this airplane. We've got a Futaba T8FG 2.4 gigahertz transmitter, and we're actually using a Tactic receiver with this, the TR624 6-channel receiver, and to make those two talk to each other, we're using the Tactic AnyLink 2.4 gigahertz radio adapter. Kurt, you did the build on this. How did it go together?
It's not really a build per se. You know, I mean, you'll be the first guy to say it. It's not a real build. A build's a build, right?
Yeah.
Balsa,
Sticks,
stuck,
sandpaper, glue it to your hands.
I did the quick assembly of the Millennium. I did. It's great. It was pretty what we've grown to expect. Right out of the box, you have a pre-assembled fuselage. Canopy's already snapped in place, magnetic. And the cowl was already screwed on along with a steerable nose wheel. And the nice thing that I noticed too is underneath the cowl there's actually a little port, which is prototype. You noticed on the full-size planes.
Yeah, cooling vent.
Yeah, something of much greater purpose than ours. But for us, it's handy. We can get in with a screwdriver and we can torque on that linkage that goes to the steerable tail or a nose wheel, or we can make some adjustments. Worst case scenario, if we do a heavy nose in. Yeah, we can pull the canopy off, the cowl off, 4 little screws, and we've got full access to the firewall. So from a repairability perspective, it's pretty friendly. We'll see. Hopefully, it won't have to find that out or validate that. Inside the canopy, pop that off. You've got your 30 amp brushless ESC. It's there. I mentioned you get access to your elevator and also your rudder servo that's already installed. In the wing, the actual tail surfaces, the horizontal stabilizer, vertical stabilizer are 2 different pieces. The horizontal slides into the fuse, and then the vertical comes in and pins it in place. You actually use some glue to lock it all down. No screws on the tail end at all. The main wing is all assembled for you as well. You got your ailerons in place, or pre-hinged. You've got your aileron servos and all linkage in place as well. The radio connections are brought up through the actual wing and taped to the top, so it's real easy to fish those up through. You do have landing gear on this, and installations as simple as slipping in the thick gauge rod into the holders, the actual receivers that are already inside the wing. And then the parts count's super low. We've got our spinners, some 2-sided tape, some Velcro, our collet type prop adapter, and some Velcro in the main wing bolt and that control horn that I mentioned, just a couple little screws. So you'll have it together pretty quick. The thing you'll probably spend more time on if you're kind of a nitpicker is the stickers. But that's easy. If that's the most time I spend on a kit is the stickers, and I'm happy. I'm up and flying. You do have some Millennium Master stickers to pop on the wing and on the side.
Question about those, Kurt.
Yeah.
Are they die cut?
They're pre-cut. Oh, they're pre-cut. Yeah. It's easy.
Love that.
Yeah, no X-Acto required on those stickers. And then for our kit, they sent over a couple batteries, so the Flyzone 1800 milliamp that they had mentioned on the specs, and also those have the Super Tiger connector on them, which is
the
may or may
house bullet.
Yeah, exactly, the house bullet. You may or may not have that that capability to charge with. So they sent over this part number where you can see in the picture of the SCP M0070. It's just a quick adapter to allow you to go from your battery into a couple banana plugs, which will fit most of the current multi-chemistry chargers today. Just pop them in and you're ready to go. So, and then finally we used our 8FG in the AnyLink radio adapter and also receiver like Thayer had mentioned. So. Ours is assembled.
And the batteries are charged. We plugged those in before you started building.
See, that's smart. That's smart. Plug them in before you put the assembly together.
Nothing left to do but go fly.
Go fly. Make sure you come back and check out part 2 for the review scoring.